What's up? It's Friday. It's the stinking weekend. It's the weekend, y'all. Is everybody ready for it? I am, because I'm just open to the effortless miracles that just keep showing up in my life. So, standing in that space, I'm feeling pretty empowered. How do you guys define miracles? What do they look like in your life? So what does that mean? For me, miracles look like a half a dozen different things, but they're manifesting like just crazy. A miracle can be something like effortlessly occurring to make your life easier. That to me is a miracle. Like, okay, so this is just all kinds of stuff. I needed to do some things. I started to panic because they weren't working out. And then all of a sudden, they just worked out. And it was that effortless. And I was like, well, that's a miracle. I'll take that. That was easy. Anything to me that allows freedom and ease in a way that moves me forward is a miracle. So like, tomorrow's one of my girlfriend's birthdays, Flavia. Happy birthday to my beautiful Flavia. And she's having a little gathering, and I wanted to have plenty of things to wear. We haven't been leaving the house in 2 damn years, almost 18 months. So I was like, I'm going to wear this. I haven't left the house 18 months. It's a little dressed up gathering. So I had this little outfit I picked out, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what to wear, what sweater to wear with it. I went into my closet, and earlier this year I was at the Goodwill, and on Mondays they have $2 days, and I bought a few items, spent $10, bought a half a dozen items, well, 5 to be exact. And one of the things I bought was the sweater that perfectly matches the outfit that I want to wear. And I was like, oh right, I have this. That was so easy. I didn't even have to think about it anymore. I know that isn't necessarily what you would qualify as a miracle, but where I'm going with this is not necessarily to talk about fashion, but when things can happen effortlessly in your life with ease and grace, like going to the Goodwill and buying a whole new wardrobe for under $20, that to me is a miracle. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. You know, being able to make things unfold, you know, with rigor. Things are getting done and you're not stressing about them, and you're just being freedom, you're just being ease, you're just effortlessly allowing miracles to show up in your life. I mean, there are things that are bigger miracles, like, hey, I'm actually going away this weekend to the Joe Dispenza workshop, and to me that has unfolded in a very beautiful and effortless way, and I'm super excited. And to me, that's a miracle, being able to be in that space and watch people heal from very, very difficult illnesses is going to be I'm already seeing a profound experience unfold in front of me. So stay tuned for those events. But here is where I'm going with this. How do miracles show up in your life? And are you seeing things come together in a way that is effortless, that is easy, that frees you up to continue to enjoy yourself and be in a space of delight and keep you grounded, humble, just allowing for what is to be in a way that gets you free and gets things done. So creating fabulous, beautiful, effortless experiences. It allows you to be able to see things from a different perspective, that's for sure. You know, in the past, I used to think about miracles. They had to be these big grand events. They don't have to be grand events. They can be simple events. My dog, his happiness to me is a bit of a miracle. I'm like, I get to see this silly little fluffy dog smile at me. And that is just, I'm so grateful. My dad presenced me to that yesterday when I was annoyed on a walk. because the dog wants to stop and smell and sniff and drive me bonkers because I'm like in a hurry. And my dad's like, this dog brings you the greatest joy, Adrian. Let him be a dog. Yes. Let him be a dog, you impatient girl, you. All right, you guys. Let's see who wants to come through for today. It's your Friday. What y'all got planned? Anybody else going to see Joe Dispenza? Leave a comment below. Let me know in the comments below. Allow, yes, for source energy to come to you, baby, and be discerning. I just said this the other day. Allow for your crown chakra to be activated. So you guys, surrender. Don't judge it. Allow it. Allow for the flow. So that's what I've been doing in my meditations. Just allowing for so the crown chakra supports your connection to the universe and your connection to source, so that you have the ability to transmute negative energy into light, so that you can continue to turn those base metals into gold. And then you start to discern. This came out in the same place yesterday. You start to be able to see what is miraculously unfolding in a way that's like, wow, it's working. All the work I've been doing, it's working, it's working. Oh my goodness. All I gotta do is get out of the way of myself. All I gotta do is see what's possible. And then all of a sudden, magic just starts unfolding. And you're like, oh my God, I really didn't have to do much, but this worked. But continue to elevate my consciousness, create coherence in my states of being between my brain and my mind, my mind and my heart, where I'm actually thinking and feeling coherently, where it's not putting contention. I think one thing, but I feel another. I feel one thing, but I think another. It starts to become this coherent experience. Interesting, you guys. So in my meditations, I've been really just thinking about, what does it feel like to just be with source energy? What does that feel like? And I've been practicing that. And now I'm getting really clear, discerning about what is that experience. And just being in that space. It actually vibrates your body. It's like, I've never done transcendental meditation up until the last 6 months, and it has completely transformed my life. So I'm selling it. If I were getting a commission, I wish I was. Because I swear, that's where the magic's at. Okay? That's the money shot, you guys. That's where it's at. That's where the source energy is. That's what I want to be plugged into. All right, let's see where we're going for today. Friday, June the 4th. June the 4th be with you. Bug's over here lounging, just giving 0 Fs. We just went for a really long walk, and it was warm. The sun, now it's getting a little cloudy and cool because the clouds are rolling in. But you handled that like a champ. It was warm, and he was hustling it. He was like, oh my goodness, it's getting hot out here. I tried to make it early enough so that he wouldn't get too toasty, but walking into the future, like, whoa. Like, what? Like, I am on top of the world. Guns a-blazing. I have weathered the storm. And now, the past is done. I am done with that shit. And now, I am moving forward in the unknown with so much Courage. I am manifesting destiny, and it is coming in hot because I have walked through the fire. Okay? That's the truth, you guys. Have you walked through the fire? Have you done everything you needed to do to get through it? You have been through it. The Ten of Swords is in the past space, you guys. That is the worst possible ending of endings. That is like, there are 10 swords in her back and she is just left for dead. She is dead on arrival. There is no more life to give. That's it. You clear on that? There is no more life to give the past. It is done with. So you move forward and you weather the storm. Okay? You walk through the fire, because what's here? Oh my God. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, she's emotional. She is anchored in her heart, because what is here is the biggest possible loving opportunity that you have wanted, that you have wished for. Guess what? Your wish is being granted. But I gotta tell you, there's gonna be a little bit of noise. There's gonna be a little noise. There's gonna be some lessons in it. You're gonna have to learn some things about yourself, because at the end of the day, what you're getting is the ultimate abundance. Okay, you have worked really hard in your meditations to move yourself calmly forward into the unknown. And you might have to, you might have to feel the grief. You might have to feel it for a moment, just for a moment, because you know what that's going to do? It's going to keep it pushing. That grief is going to keep it pushing. All right, I was listening to a podcast today, because where you're headed, you guys, is magical. You are in motion. Your emotions are energy in motion. Okay? So your love, your joy, your freedom. Hallelujah, praise Jesus, freedom. This is my freedom card. This is the opportunity. This is the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Inspiration. This is the fastest moving energy. This is like, hallelujah, I am free. This is it, you guys. The past, you are free from the past, and you are moving forward with the most reckless abandon possible, because you know you can manifest destiny. You know you can do this. All right, so I was listening to this podcast today. Lewis Howes, you guys know he's my jam. He's how I really got familiar with Joe Dispenza. He was interviewing Tim Grover, who was the personal coach, personal trainer to Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, and Kobe Bryant. Okay, he has a profound story. If you want to listen to that podcast, check it out. It's really interesting. He took a risk, and it worked for him, and he is actually a brilliant man. He knows how to coach people in all areas of life. In this particular instance, he was an athletic coach, but it wasn't just about athleticism. It's about mindset. It's about commitment. And they were talking about how Lewis Howes was asking him, like, who do you think is the best athlete in terms of athleticism? He did ask him that, but that wasn't where I was going with this. He was asking him about when you're working with these athletes, and then they have personal stuff that interferes, that conflicts with what you're trying to, keep them from being distracted by. He said, what Grover said was, it's in those moments when these people are in their darkest moments that catapult them to their brightest lights, to their highest agility, to their highest level of athleticism, because it's their mindsets that are shifting, okay? So there's the moon and the 5 of cups. So there's some unknown grief that might be coming to the surface here. And it's in that moment when you start to learn things about yourself that catapult you forward in a way that is with a lot of resilience. So it's in the moments of darkness and pain and grief that move you forward towards ultimate abundance, okay? Those are the moments when you learn the most about yourself and the most about your ability to keep moving forward. It's in those moments that you get clear about where you're at on your path and where you're headed, okay? You might not feel like it in those moments, but as that energy is transmuting, as you become more discerning, and when that dark becomes light, when you are connected with the source, it's in those moments that you are learning the most about what your ability is, how you can continue to trust yourself, how you can continue to align yourself with that energy, where that life force comes from, where that source energy is like just filling you up, feeding you, nurturing your soil, okay, so that you can continue to move forward on this path towards your ultimate destiny. Because what is being manifested in this space is like big. It's not little. This isn't little. These aren't small potatoes, all right? You have had to go through it. You have had to really be like wounded to really move yourself forward. So that's kind of, you have walked through it, and now you are moving swiftly towards something magical that you have wanted and you have wished for, because you have done the work. So let's see. Where are we going here? Keep taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself and being honest with yourself, okay? No more drama for the mama. Just keep doing the work. There are all 4 queens here. So there is something here about feminine energy. There is something here about really anchoring in to your divine feminine, which was also part of yesterday's reading. The divine feminine energy and the discernment. So being really discerning about how to anchor into that really powerful source of energy is pivotal here. All 4 queens are showing they're in their magical glory here. So let's see. Messages from your higher self. This is really a powerful reading. There is not one, there's not a whole lot of masculine energy in this reading. This is very feminine. So I think the message here is to really anchor into that. Temperance flew out of the deck. So let's see. More feminine energy, you guys. If you're not familiar about the divine feminine is who is she receives the light and she nurtures it, and she uses that powerfully to reproduce, to, oh my God, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Holy moly! Could this be any more beautiful? Okay, Ace of Pentacles just fell out there. Right there, you guys. I'm on fire. Oh my God, 6 of Wands. You guys, my goodness gracious. Something magical is happening. And I just want you to be really anchored into that, okay? We're just going to leave this at this. But something incredibly magical is being transmuted here, and I think it's just going to be really important that you stay grounded and be open to the miracles unfolding in your life, because it's going to happen fast. The message is to no longer breathe life into the past. Be in the present, future reality, not the past, present reality, the present future reality. All right? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back and look at some of the titles of some of the readings where I've been talking about being in the moment, being present, transmuting energy, just really anchoring into manifesting destiny based on who you're being in the future, not on who you were in the past, and falling in love with that person that you're becoming, and really being able to trust yourself and trust that you have infinite worth, and that you have ultimate capabilities of manifesting destiny by turning base metals into gold and aligning yourself with the source frequency, being love, being passion, being able to really believe in your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting your truth. Allow magic to work through you. Be open-minded and learn from the past so you can turn that into wisdom as you move forward on this journey. Learn from it, keep it pushing. It's no longer, you can use all of those lessons as wisdom as you integrate into this new way of being, and just trust that what is unfolding in your life is so powerful and so magical that it's already happening. There's no going back. There's no going back to this. This is done. This is dead. Just really continue to be on your journey. Stay on your path. Trust the unknown and be in the unknown. You hear that outside? Oy, oy, oy. It's loud and clear. All right, you guys. I will see you when I see you. Have a good weekend. I hope there was a message in this reading for you. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Either way, go forth, be magical, trust the process. You're in the right direction.